Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Today we're going to do Raphael the Raven's Fort, or Castle, not Fort. The fort would be the 4th level, this is the 8th level, so it's always a castle. And a few things I want to mention. This is actually the last time we'll use the dark blue Yoshi. The dark blue Yoshi doesn't appear in the final world because you're forced to use the green Yoshi because the green Yoshi is always so important. I mean, that doesn't make any sense though, because if you think about it, the dark blue Yoshi has beaten all the world bosses thus far. He's technically the hero Yoshi here. The green Yoshi hasn't been doing anything, so yeah, come on game, try to explain that, would you? Is there no love for the dark blue Yoshi? At all? No love at all? Whatever, I'll stop talking about this. Or stop talking about that, I mean. This is Raphael the Raven's castle. This is probably my favorite castle in the entire game. Just because I really like the design of this castle. I like how it's kind of, you know, set in space. You can kind of see the moon and the stars in the background. You can kind of see some clouds over where, like, the water is. If you could call that water, it's really just like... I don't really know how to describe it, but you have, like, you know, a layer of clouds, then you have a layer where it's like the sky, and you keep going down until you actually see the land and the water, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's a cool design. That's the point I was trying to make there. And I also happen to like the boss fight for this level, too. The boss fight, again, it's not really that hard, but considering that most of the bosses in this game are really, really easy, this is somewhat considerably harder. Just because they actually, you know, switch the mechanics up a little bit. But I'll go into that when we actually reach the boss. We still have a few rooms to go, so I'm kind of talking in advance here. So yeah, I really do like this level. When I was a kid, like, I just, like, really loved this level, like, when I first got to it, because it took me a very long time to beat this game when I was a kid. Just because there were a lot of problems I had with some of the early levels. Like, I think I mentioned this earlier on in the playthrough, but, like, I got stuck in one level of World 2. Let's see, I got stuck in World 4 for the longest time, too, because I had no idea how to kill Hookbill the Koopa. Like, I had no idea how to beat him up when I was younger, until I figured that, well, I haven't tried ground pounding, I might as well try that. And it's kind of weird that I mentioned that, because when I was younger, like, in all the... Whoa, it's lagging. In all the places where I normally got stuck as a child, usually ground pounding was involved in some way. Like, it's just weird, that's just how it was for me. Like, whenever I got to a level I was stuck in, like a week later I'd figure out that I could get stuck on that level because I wasn't using a ground pound where I was supposed to, so I've always found that kind of interesting. An interesting story from my youth, I guess you could say. And I'm not quite sure what was with that lagging earlier in that last room. I really don't know. I've tried to do this recording a few times in the past, while I was sick, you know, just to either get a feel for the level, or see if I could maybe, you know, record a video that I didn't mind the commentary. Because as you can tell, like, I'm still kind of nasally from being sick this past week, but still, like, I just didn't like any of the takes I tried to do at this level before. So, like, I had to keep redoing this and restarting it, until I finally decided that I just didn't like the way I sounded, so I waited a few days. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is that one room lagged every single time, so that was the fault of the emulator and not me, so yeah, I couldn't do anything to control that. Because I really know nothing about emulators. Like, this is only the 4th time I've actually used an emulator for one of my projects. The first being Donkey Kong 94, the second being Super Bomberman, and then the third and fourth would be this game in Advance Wars. So I really don't know what causes lag. I know it has something to do with like the frame rate or something, or sometimes that's something to do with like all the programs you're running. But usually when I record something, I get rid of all my programs, so I don't really know why it's lagging. It just is, I guess. Whatever. So, anyways, we're almost done with this level. Sorry I didn't really talk about it that much. As far as 100 points goes for this level, it's not really too bad. That train room is actually kind of easily missed. But if you find it, though, you should be okay for the 100 points. So, let's just go on to the boss. And there he is, Raphael the Raven. Okay, let's see if I can do this. You can, never enter the Koopa Kingdom. I banish you to forever twinkle in the heavens. Be gone. Okay, that probably sounded even worse due to me being sick, but in a way, that probably made it sound like more accurate than anything. So yeah, once again, the boss will grow big and he'll kick us to the moon. Which is actually somewhat creative, I guess. Have to give Raphael some credit for actually striking before I had the chance to actually attack him. Anyways, the way this battle works is you have to run around this moon. The controls, or not really the controls, but it can feel a little awkward going through this arena just because, like, you're not moving in a straight line, you're moving in like a little circle. So it can kind of make you dizzy, it can kind of be kind of annoying, but for the most part, this boss fight really isn't that bad. All you have to do is just go around and try to pound one of the stakes. And when you pound the stake, you actually raise the stake on the other side. So you want to basically pound the stake and then raise the other side into Raphael the Raven. So yeah, I'm kind of having a little trouble right now because I can't get the timing right. For some reason, it didn't ground pound right there. Okay, there we go. One more hit should do it. Also, watch out for those little blasts of energy that he shoots at you. They're not really hard to avoid, and I think if you just stand on the stake, you're immune to being hit by them, but still, be careful. Like, I don't know, when I was younger, I always thought those things could hit you no matter what, so... But apparently not. I think you're high enough to actually avoid them. But this should do it. Yes! Okay, we got him. Raphael the Raven has been defeated. Quote the Raven, nevermore. And he becomes a constellation in the sky, too. And once again, we get a key. We're going to use this key to apparently destroy the castle. Don't ask me how or why that works, but it does. It's a video game, after all. It's a video game. That's the main thing we have to remember when we're playing these games. Once again, we get another perfect, and we unlock the bonus game, and we also unlock the secret level for World 5. If I remember correctly, the secret world for World 5 is probably the hardest level in the entire game. I am not looking forward to doing that level, but we'll probably do that in like the next 2 or 3 weeks, so that part will actually come pretty soon. And we destroy the castle, and boom goes the dynamite. And when we beat that castle, we get lifted into the sky, and then we arrive here at Bowser's castle, I guess. So yeah, this is World 6. This is the final world of the game, so we're almost done with this game. I should mention that over the next 4 days, I'll probably be doing a lot of these episodes just because I want to make up for all the days that I was sick, so I am going to be doing like the first half of World 4 within like the next 3 days, I think, so yeah, this project will be going pretty fast over the next week or so. And then after we finish this world, I'll do the bonus levels, and I might have a few extra videos. But after that, this project will pretty much be done, so we're getting very, very close to finishing this game. And of course, the minigame for World 5 is Roulette. And we get 1 extra life. That's all we get. Wow. How anticlimactic. So yeah, this is SlimKirby. See you guys next time for more Let's Play Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Later, folks.